Okay, this is a song for someone on my friends list named Taylor. Yeah, I don't think she knows what song it is, but I guess it's like a surprise or something for her. I don't know, whatever. But this is for Taylor. I'm not really good at this song. Sorry, bear with me. This is not really my type of thing, so we'll see how it goes.
Talking that shit. What you gonna do when they been doing? Is you gonna ball up like a bitch? Or is you gonna stand up like a man? You know what I want you to do? Say that hoe. Sit down.
Ho, sit down. Ho, sit down. Ho, sit down. Ho, sit down. Ho, sit down. Ho, sit down. Ho, sit down. Sit down. Ho, 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 sit down. I don't need your hoes jumping all around, stepping on my shoes, knocking liquor down. Please give me space. Let me see your face. Checking out your features. If you're fine, you can stay. Chilling at the bar, eyes on the crowd, looking for them girls looking cute, not wild. Hoes like my style, they be jocking hard, jumping around the club, acting like some little boys. I be gripping toys, killing all the noise. Target practice on, and I'm looking for some war. Niggas, they be stopping, sitting down watching. No, they can't stop it, now they wanna cop it. Brother by my side, you know that he got me. Bucking all these lames, cause they game is sloppy. Ho, pay attention, play your position. Young Maceo taking nothing from these bitches. Ho, sit down. 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 Sit down. Ho, 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 sit down. Every time I come around, you hollering, screaming, jumping up and down. Jump around me, ho. I'ma hit you with a bow. Jumping down, don't give a fuck if you get up, ho. But if you calm down, we can chill and talk a while. Have a little conversation, let imaginations run wild. If you don't though, Marco gotta let you go. One thing he can't stand is a fucking wild hoe. Don't get it twisted though, just had to let you know. Holla real nigga from the Kirkwood light hoe. Can't be slutty though, gotta be on point for. In a minute all the hoes will know how to flip, whoa. We roll deep so you better stay low. Round catch blows, better go and call your folk. Chopper bullets rang out, now everybody on the floor. All the dumping around crunk shit, man, let it go. Ho, sit down. 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 Sit down. Sit down. Ho, 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 sit down. Make it get in your face. Is you gonna ball up like a bitch? Ho, sit down. 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 Look a nigga, let their ass down. Musty in the club while they jumping all around. Bouncing all around while they mugging up and down. If they get some pussy, then they maybe settle down. Can't get a hoe, now you wanna fight. Try to holler, hustling, you done game tight. Breath stank, you stink, body look nasty. Guess what I told him when lame walked past me? Ho, sit down. 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 That was for Taylor.